is something you can't just blurt it out and talk where you know there's channels of communication and you have to follow process. A same way if you're disgruntled and you follow the processes, you know them. And this thing of laborers, I tell the other laborers, oh, don't go vote. We tell the vote. You need to stop it, and a lot of you need to go down. A lot of you need to go down. If I tell people about there's nothing that can ever happen for me withhold my vote from the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm gonna put my mouth around and talk. Me a labor right. Me is a labor right. And there's nothing that can happen for me to withhold my vote from the Jamaica Labour Party. Yes, common sense. You had vloggers or bloggers who told laborites in no uncertain terms that they should not vote for a particular candidate. And then they come and, oh, JLP win a third term. Some of them not for celebrating the third term of Andrew Holness. Because if I them one on alone, Andrew Holness would never be Prime Minister today. If I did them alone, Andrew Holness would not be Prime Minister today. Because them a build something with one hand and a tear it down with the other hand. Or does that make sense? No, my blood is not green, my blood is red. But me a laborite. And a very proud laborite and supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party in no uncertain terms. And me, original goody, can without a doubt say that when it comes to vlogging and talking about Jamaica Labour Party, me, I one of the strongest soldiers for Andrew Battlefield out here. Never shake, never waver. Never tear down my party in no way. Never talk against my party in no way. And a lot of them say, no, what jump up. Oh, yeah, we get the third term. Uno for go away. Because if I did Uno one on alone, Andrew Holness would not have been Prime Minister today. A lot of Uno buy into PNP propaganda. A lot of Uno spread PNP propaganda. And a lot of Uno tear down the same party will not cheer for. Want to use one hand and tear it down. But thank God we had people who stand firm and never wavered and defended the character of Andrew Holness and defended the Labour Party. You know how much time I have to come and tell them, say, listen, leave the hierarchy business of the job. If it was up to a lot of laborites, let's talk truth. We would have win this election because they want Andrew want to see a campaign from last year. Oh, see the PNP, them out there campaigning around up and down. But why Labour parties are silent? Andrew wants to play chess. PNP are play checkers. So Andrew was never need to out there run up and down and make this one bag of nice all around the country. Because at the end of the day, what did that gain to the PNP? Nothing. I see them talk about them regain for 14 of them seats and that is a big win. When an election is called, there are no MP. I'm going to see a lot of people around with that. Be very clear. When an election is called, you don't have no MP. It's a clean slate. There was no MP for West Andrew Holness. When the election called, Andrew Holness was no longer the MP for that constituency. There was no MP in Westmoreland. Anne-Marie Vaz was not the MP for Eastern Portland. Because when an election is called, it is fair game to everybody. So them coming at about, oh, we won back 14 seats. We don't win back no 14 seats. I will not reclaim nothing. It was fair game for anybody. An independent would have won that seat. Because it did not belong to anybody. So the false narrative and the false notion of telling people about, oh, we gained back 4. Name one stronghold of the Jamaica Labour Party that y'all won. Name one Jamaica Labour Party seat, stronghold seat, that the People's National Party won in this election. Our constituencies considered to be stronghold of the PNP, of the Jamaica Labour Party. Not one, none, zero. So what inroads did the PNP made? They're talking about Margolin made a fabulous comeback of what? In the last 5 general elections, this is the first one that the Jamaica Labour Party is winning the popular vote, I think. So what inroads is Mark Golding talking about? In most of the 28 seats that they win is the lowest vote that they ever gotten in the last 5 elections in those seats. And they're winning those seats. So if the Jamaica Labour Party has strategized correctly on the day. We could have come out clear with about 40 seats, 42 seats. So the PNP did not win anything and they didn't make no big comeback. Next week, Tuesday, Mark Golding will be sworn in again as the opposition leader. And Andrew Holness is and will continue to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. They're talking about they did not go into that election to come out as opposition leader and come out as a stronger opposition. You think the PNP invests so much money that Mark Golding cannot give a figure of how much money that they invested in the election to come out as the stronger opposition? To come out as a stronger opposition? Who the PNP really think them can fool? They're trying to soothe their sorrows and their embarrassment. To say, oh, we came out as a stronger opposition. Who goes in an election to come out as a stronger opposition? It wasn't it Dayton Campbell who said that they are going to get a beating, they must get a beating? So the beating that we got was for the PNP to be a stronger opposition? Remember, I really want to know. The beating that Dayton Campbell said, the Labourites have to get a beating, there will be a rematch. They must get a beating. The beating was for the PNP to come out as the stronger opposition. Interesting. They're talking about voter suppression when Dayton Campbell went on a stage and talk about giving their indoor and outdoor agents lights to check people's finger.
When them a walk and put propaganda and false information and character assassination and the Prime Minister, where are you? Why you never come out and call him out and tell her to leave the Prime Minister alone? You come over here defend corruption and propaganda. That's why Jamaica went under the 18-year protocol now, so while them people like T and Jackson Miller sit on one side and laugh while Jamaica went underground. And then come back in 2025 want to try to do the same. But after then test paid and buy out the whole of the church group and the church in Jamaica, they still couldn't over to Andrew Michael Holness. Then failed. So me don't want nobody come tell me say Lego the woman shirt. Tell D and Jackson Miller Lego Andrew Michael Holness shirt. And the time me come on the media and see me mention Andrew name in my mouth, I comment to him. At time the people of Jamaica know who they truly are and them two colours. At time we stand up and call them out who they are. They are the ones responsible for all the destruction that we've been through. Under the 18 years of Earth, it was no well dream partner, so them responsible for it.
You can butt in because you don't know
yes,
I don't know who you are, but you don't know what you are talking about. You don't know, so Siaga the cause all of them something. Siaga go back to
your life on Siaga, my brother. First people know well dream practicing.
Look here, man.
And Michael Joshua Manley responsible to the destruction of Jamaica.
Alright,
the destruction of Jamaica.
Listen up.
Michael Joshua Manley. I'm telling you what, brother, listen to me, I'm telling you something.
No, you listen first.
You don't have plans to go back and forth with no guy.
You listen. You're not listening. Hold on there. Listen, man. Listen. In the 1970s, you know what happened in the 70s? Remember about the CIA thing after 1970s?
No, CIA, no, CIA, no. Manly with the communist agenda. Discharge all of the people who are interested in the money that Jamaica and look for the people and tell them if they don't like what he's doing, 7-5 flight a day, take one, and the people take up their money and leave the country. Jamaica went under Jamaica suffer because of Michael Manley and his own agenda. It was not about the people of Jamaica, it was about himself. Not Jamaica, he never have Jamaica's interest at heart. Manley did not have Jamaica interest at heart. Manley was his own interest at heart, not Jamaica interest.
You want? Sorry. You must give somebody else a
Manley was never about Jamaica, no given time. Percival worse. Percival knowledge practicing. responsible with Jamaica being named as the murder capital of the Caribbean. Percival Lord James Patton responsible for that.
Alright, you listen now?
Percival Lord James Patton is the murderous Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Are you listening?
Nathaniel.
Yes,
why you take up this man now? PNP time done, you know.
You're right, it's right.
When you take him up, take him out of the box, man. I'm making him spread no propaganda here.
He must spread propaganda. He must spread propaganda. Can no one listen to the
Nathaniel.
You should make him talk? Or
so, we don't entertain you, Mr. Steve. Some of them want you come up, your brother feel like you can't fling me over here, so script me across here, so. Me don't want to not tell me no rubbish. Bro, Percival responsible for it. Michael Manley never have Jamaica future interest at heart. Michael Manley has his interest and Cuba interest at heart. That's why I tell him to go with Fidel Castro to the mountain peak and back. He did not have Jamaica's interest at heart. He has Cuba interest, not Jamaica. That's why look when the people they have the money and spend on the country and they don't like what is the pipeline that they take one. And when the people they start to leave Jamaica with their money, Jamaica went under. Those are the recovery and the destruction that Andrew Michael always up there work on today. So you don't come here and talk about no CIA. Don't tell me not about no CIA. You create the damage and destruction the Jamaican people. You come and try to ship the gold post and try to rewrite history. There's no document that we what on those days in those times speaking but nothing about CIA this time Jamaica, not one. Yes. But Percival Noel James Pattinson, the man where you try to come, presided over the highest employment rate in the country, but the Percival Noel James Pattinson presided over the highest poverty rate in Jamaica's history. He presided over the highest inflation rate in Jamaica's history. Tell the Jamaican people say, we accept him. Eh? You want to come dictate to Andrew Michael Holness. How dare you? What more authority you have to come and decide and come speak to the Prime Minister? What more authority? You hear the Prime Minister, what the Prime Minister do with the Jackson Miller? You know that the Prime Minister league, the man tired to tell you. You know him in no race.
Nathaniel.
Yes, Mama Jai, morning, how you do?
Not bad. You know what we should be looking forward to now? The problems that they're facing and what they're going to face because they did not get the election. All the money them what they take from people and buy out the election.
Especially Skengdan. I mean, no problem up down there in central Manchester with him and me.
Listen, man, they in a sound deep. Listen, they in a sound deep ditch right now.
Yes, especially the leader of the opposition. That all you see him cry election night because he will lose a lot.
Let me tell you, man, a lot of them, a lot of people give them the money. Want me a feedback? And then I win the election, then I buy enough vote to win the election. Or if it stop the labor right them from go vote. But me say, watch and see. And you know what them the people they elite. You know one of the things, Nathaniel, what they did election night?
Yes.
The EOJ said they had declared the Prime Minister seat long time. You see how long they have it on the screen and wouldn't call the man.
Yeah, watch him. Mama Jai. 1 hour. The next one, we check it on my own. 1 hour on the Prime Minister result.
Okay.
She declared every other seat and bypass the Prime Minister one. Because they want to put a narrative out to make it seem